Yo, what's the word, chat? It's your boy Mixed by Bam back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be going over how to make chat beats like Lil Baby, ESTG, Moneybag Yo, and artists like that inside of FL Studio. So as you can see, obviously I'm using FL Studio. And yeah, some key components of these beats is usually big, punchy 808s, smack trap drums, like electronic type of smacking trap drums, like very punchy drums. The instrumentation is usually pads, strings, vocals, things of that nature, like little textures, things like that. So yeah, we're just gonna get into the video and just show you guys. So first, you're gonna want to click on your pattern one right here, and we're just gonna place it onto the playlist. Now we're gonna stretch it out. You can either have it however long you want. You can usually do 8 or 16 bars, however long you want to do. For this, we're just gonna do 8 bars. So yeah, now we have it stretched out to 8 bars, and yeah, we're just gonna start, and we're gonna start with a pad. So I'm gonna use a one-shot kit and try and find a pad. Okay, we got pads here. I'm just gonna click through these sounds. Alright, I like this one, so we're gonna take this one. Now, if you're using VST plugins, you don't have to do this, but if you're using one shots like I am, you're gonna want to click on the sound and then click this little middle thing, and then you're gonna want to enable envelope, and then put the hold all the way up, and then you want to bring everything else down except for the release, and then you could play with the release, see how much you want of your note to be releasing when you're playing with the one shot. And then also have cut self on by clicking this little wrench and then just hit cut self. All right, next we're gonna go into the piano roll, and for these types of beats, they're usually in natural minor scale. So we're going to click on this top little thing right here, and then we're going to right click, and then you see all these different scales. We're gonna choose minor natural, and then just click on it again, and then you could choose which key you want your beat to be in. So for this tutorial, we're just gonna go into C sharp. So let's do C sharp. And now we're just gonna make the melody. For the melody, you want something that sounds kind of like mystical and dark at the same time, but also like energetic and has that energy. So let's just come up with a melody like that, and kind of pay attention to the way that I have my patterns when I'm making this melody, so you could kind of take inspiration for your own. So let's just get into it. And I'm gonna enable my metronome. You just click this, or you can hit Control plus M. That's the shortcut for Windows. So yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so now we have a little bit of a bass. Alright, now we have this, and then we're gonna change the velocities a little bit. Change the pans, play with the pan. And yeah. And then we're just gonna paste that over. And then we're gonna send this to the mixer. If you have it selected right here, you can just hit Control plus L. And it gets sent right to the mixer. I'm just gonna look at this on the EQ real quick. So we're just gonna cut a little bit of highs and a little bit of lows, and then we're gonna add a little bit of reverb. And then we're just gonna add a little bit of delay. Okay, that's good. Next, let's layer this. So we're gonna layer it, and then we're gonna just paste it, and then I'm just gonna bring the velocities down a little bit, as you can see, and then we're just gonna bring it up an octave, and that's really it. Now we got something going. See. Next we could do a piano. So I'm just gonna throw in a piano. I'm gonna use a VST for this. So let's just keep it like this and see what we could do. Go down an octave. Okay. Now we're gonna EQ these sounds real quick. This one we kind of want more just high end. For the piano, and then we can add a little blood drive. Just give it a little more body, a little oomph. Don't forget to save your project too. Alright. Just make sure. Okay, next we could do... What else do we have? A synth. We could try a synth. Okay, this synth is tough. I like this. So we're just gonna do that. And add a little release. And let's see what we could do with the synth. Or we might actually be able to do chords. So you could do E, and okay, now let's add just gonna bring this down a little bit, and then we're gonna change the velocities. And then this chord, I'm gonna change it a little bit because I feel like this one sounds a little too happy. For this, we're gonna add a little flavor to it. So we're gonna kind of make it like a little more texture. So the way that we could do that is we could use a couple plugins. We could use like Cymatics, Deja Vu, Halftime, Portal, Tone Flex. You could use Gross Beat, and you could mix and match different plugins, like different effects like chorus, flanger, things like that. So I'm just gonna use Tone Flex. Honestly, this is a really good plugin for these types of beats. And I'm just gonna load Tone Flex and see what we could do. We could either generate some things, or we could go to the presets, or we could just play with it manually. I'm just gonna go to a preset. I'm gonna go to textured, and I like this ear candy preset right here. And let's just hear how it sounds. Okay, it's clean. Now we can add some strings maybe. So I'm gonna go to expand, add a little string. Yeah, so something like that. Or what we could do is actually we could take this and then bring the strings in here. And then we could take the top note of each one, bring it up to and now for the strings we could kind of add it a little bit and kind of give it a little more sauce. Honestly, just delete that, just keep it like there. Oh, my thing lagging, my fault, y'all. But yeah, we're just gonna have that, kind of bring this down a little bit. Wrong EQ, y'all. And then I'm just gonna go into this thing and see if I can add any textures. Maybe this texture. Bring it up. And like that. Alright, next I'm gonna clone this and I'm gonna split it by channel. I'm gonna bring this down. And then boom. And then we're just going to arrange the melody. So we're gonna have these 4 different sections. So we can have the intro, then this will be the verse, these 2, and then this last one could be like the chorus, and then we'll have a bridge, and then we could just go back. So let's start with this. So let's start with the piano. And then for this we can have this part coming, and then for this we could take these out, take the string out, and I'll probably have just this one playing. And then we're gonna have everything playing for this one. And then we could take this and have this as a bridge. And then we're gonna take this out and keep the strings. So now we have an arrangement for our melody. So now we're gonna do the drums. So I have my next pattern for the drums right here. You can hit F4 to create a new pattern. So now we're gonna go get some drums, drum samples. Let's do this. And let's start with the snare. This one sounds good, so we're just gonna have the snare in the middle, so like this. I have my thing on. Put it on the middle on the C. And then boom, boom. And you could do any type of snare pattern you want, but we're just gonna keep it simple for this video. And we're just gonna keep it like this. And I'm gonna just copy paste these, bring these over. And then I'm gonna just change the velocities like this. And then boom. And now let's just check the levels and shit. My thing lagging, my fault. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. Alright, so next we're gonna have the hi-hats. These ones sound tough. So we're just gonna do a basic two-step. And I'm just gonna add like a slight little roll on a couple of them. And don't forget to change the velocities on these. Go to here. And I'm gonna just copy and paste this like this. And I'm just gonna make sure and then same with this, just gonna make sure this is good. My computer is really laggy, y'all, my bad. You can see my shit start tweaking. And then we're just gonna have a hi-hat. And then just and then boom. I'm gonna just make sure this is on cut. Bring the velocities down and such. Bring this down a little bit. And now we're just gonna do the 808. Most of these beats usually just use spins, 808s, but you can use whichever one sounds good for the beat. this one sounds tough. Always remember to do the same thing with your 808 too, and make sure you have your 808 just like this. You can add like a tiny bit of release on your 808 if you want. It kind of just depends, but for this it don't really matter. But we're just gonna do this. Make sure that's good, and then we're just gonna follow the bass line. And then obviously mix your drums and everything, make them smack more. So for time's sake of the video, I'm just gonna bring all of these into one drum bus. And I'm gonna clip the drums. Yeah, I'm just gonna clip the drums. And then for the 808, I'm gonna just give it a little bit of butt drive. I'm gonna use this preset that I have. And then just organize your drums next, however you want your drums to be. So I'm just gonna do that. Boom, and I'm gonna have that off, and then I'm gonna just copy and paste this over. And then on this part, I'm gonna just turn the drums off on this last one, and then this will be the outro. And then boom, you have your beat. Let's listen to what we got for this little baby ESTG money bag yo type of sound. And yeah, that's basically it. That's one of the ways. Nice little tutorial, little watch through on how you can make these types of trap beats for artists such as Lil Baby, SEG, Moneybagg Yo, etc., etc. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and let me know in the comments what other types of videos you guys want to see me do and what other types of beats you want me to show tutorials on. Just let me know. You know I got it for y'all. Be posting every single week, staying consistent. And yeah, that's basically it. I appreciate everybody for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you. I love your soul. And yeah, thank you guys. Have a great rest of y'all day. And this is Mixed by Bam. I'm out. Safety.